Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? And baby, do you hear me? Hey, what's happening, folks? Gerald here, aka J from 90, coming at you live. Calling this segment, calling my lives, real hair, real talk. Because this is my first video on any of the YouTube, anything that is all of my real hair out on it. This is the first video I've done on any of my YouTube, anything that has all of my real hair out. I did a length check earlier, so it's like, yeah, I didn't feel like doing the wig thing now, so on with my real hair. So oh, hey, got some views. Okay. Well, hello, viewers. How are you guys doing? Got the chat room on the side over here. Let me know where you guys chatting in from or viewing from. So, anyway, gonna start with this with telling you guys about myself, where I'm from, and how I got here, how I got to YouTube and doing reaction videos and whatnot. So I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Um, I've always been obsessed with music, movies, TV shows, entertainment very much because in my time I've had to find my own world, my own way to escape to my reality. My reality wasn't always happy for me as a small kid, especially. So I had to escape in story. And it's like I say, music, TVs, and movies, but also I really love books. I love character books. Like I grew up with the Harry Potter series. I grew up. My mom would read all of the like mega fairy tale stories and stuff like that before bed. And I always loved good characters and good stories and good things to put my imagination, to use and all that. So that got into that was a little bit later when it got into acting and writing and creating and all that. But from an early age, I always had an interest in hair, as I'm doing my hair now. And that interest basically, hey, what's happening? Robert from Indianapolis. How you doing, man? And yeah, I always wanted to like hair was always my expression. Even though as a kid I only had short hair for like my entire school life. So that was my expression. But I love seeing artists like Michael Jackson, Rick James, Prince, Andre 3000 of Outkast, men who weren't afraid to do different things with their hair. And later on, the rockers like Slash and David Bowie and Elton John and like a whole lot of other people. So I think that's also where the creatives really came in for me. 67. Okay, all right, rocking the hair. I love it, man. And so yeah, and then for me, I really took a loving and liking to like fake hair, like wigs. Thus, I have a ton of wigs, and even before I was wearing them, I was learning how to make them. I was learning how to, style them, and I was always really interested in um, not only entertainers but people who use them for their looks and a whole variety of reasons and all that. So, you know, but anyway, beyond hair, I had always wanted to be an actor. I had always wanted to be a performer. My grandfather was an actor. His name was Booker Hinton. Great actor, and got to do a lot of community theater and a lot of stuff like that. And acting and entertainment really runs in my family. It goes back for a lot of generations. And hair as a career did not work out because I only like to do hair when I do hair. Hi, Leslie. You made it. You made it. I love it. And hey, so just a reminder, you know, feel free to engage. I'm going to be peeking over at the chat, but this is mostly just going to be me talking about myself. But if you have a super chat, want to donate something or for your question to be answered, or maybe you want to sponsor a request or something like that for a later reaction video, I will be recording some reaction tonight with the wig. But yeah, anyway, back to my story and entertainment. Yeah, that was always my main focus. So um well, it not always. It took a good deal of when you're from Detroit, when you're from the Midwest. I tell people the whole West Coast, but especially Hollywood, especially the entertainment industry, feels like a whole other planet. And then that's where I loved Detroit history too, was finding out that wait, Motown happened here. Wait, Diana Ross was born here. Wait, Aretha Franklin grew up here. Smokey Robinson, all these legacy names grew up here, went to these high schools that I know people that go to that, went to the same. Otis Williams of the Temptations went to the same middle school that my brother graduated from. So, like Hutchins Middle School is torn down now, but stuff like that. The Temptations grew up not that far. Otis and Melvin specifically grew up not that far from where my dad grew up. So it was amazing. When I feel like that was like the catalyst of learning that it's not Hollywood and entertainment isn't a whole other planet. It's far away from Detroit, but it's not a whole other planet. But I didn't grow up encouraged to like pursue acting and entertainment and all that. So Martha Reeves. Ah, yes, I met Martha Reeves. Robert that Martha Reeves was a Detroit City Council member. I remember. Probably pull it out of my. I have a great good. I have a lot of encounters that I'm gonna also maybe do their own stories and maybe lives like this where I've met people. I met Martha Reeves and she gave me a like she autographed a like she's running for office thing. So I she was so sweet, so very nice. And they brought her on stage because it was for my cousin who's also an actor, Thomas Harris. He has a show. Um what's the name of the show? One second. My cousin Thomas Harris, he has a fantastic production company. Um, McGraw Avenue, that's the name of it. I didn't even need to look. McGraw Avenue, and but he started out in stage plays, and he started out in college at Wayne County Community College, stage plays, and Martha Reeves came to one, and I was sitting behind her, and I kind of knew because she always, it's like she commits to this style since like the 80s, but the bangs and then the wavy hair, even though this time it was braided, but it was still bangs and in here. So I know, again, I know people's hair. I know I pay attention to the hair. So, hey, Yvonne, Taco Boom is in the room, y'all. How you doing? How you doing, Yvonne? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's so good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, Yvonne Stevens is in the room. It is good to see you, Yvonne. Man, I was just telling my mom because before I hopped on live, I'm like, oh, I hope some people show up. And I was like, I hope Taka shows up. So good to see you, Taka. Good to see you. Oh, the sound is in and out. Okay, that's good to know. Um, okay, testing 1 2 3. Let me know in the chat. Can you guys all hear me clearly or um let me see. I wonder. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you all can hear me clearly. Wonder how I could fix let me see. Testing one. Oh wait, I muted myself. My bad. So okay, everyone can hear me now. Let me know in the chat. Okay, we're gonna try something. I'm gonna unplug my microphone and use the webcam's microphone, and we're gonna see how that works. So